What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this, the Wasteland breakdown and spoiler review. While it is supposed to be a horror, a spook, a scary movie, The Wasteland is a story of growing up. And while the movie spends its time leading up to a crescendo, a reveal, a jump scare, it never actually gets, anywhere. Except for Diego, who was, needing to grow up and forced to accept the big bad world and fend for himself. He lives on a farm with his parents with gigantic, pylon things around to signify the unsafe areas. His father tries to raise him to look after himself and is harsh on him, but for good reason, as this is a wasteland. Do you get it? Anyway, his mother tries to let him have a good childhood, but there is a war going on in this big bad world, and I had to go back and look at the synopsis, as it does say that it is in the 19th century. Sadly, the war, the beast, and really anything is not really explored all that much, as we don't venture out from the house or the immediate area. None of the threads really go anywhere, only to really exist to push Diego to grow up and gain the skills he needs to grow up with against, his wishes and hesitancy. He is told to kill a rabbit, but he's too squeamish to do that, and his mother lets him off the hook while his father gives him a gun for his birthday that has his name etched onto it. He wants to teach Diego to use the gun, but his mother says it is only for when he is older, and gives him 2 cans on a string, which seemed like the absolute best present ever, I imagine, back in the day. The father is harsh as he knows that the beast is out there, and they are telling ghost stories by the fire as the father recites the dangers of what is out there. It's not long before a soldier appears half dead riding on a boat down the river and has run out of bullets. He's tended to, but ends up killing himself, much like the mother would try at the end of the movie, hinting he has been taken by the beast who feeds on fear. The father, Salvador, would tell a story about his sister who was treated badly by her parents, and they would talk about the beast and how it's terrifying. It didn't really seem that scary, to be honest. But she would then go on to warn her parents, only to jump out the window. It's never explicitly said this is 100% true, that the beast is real, and we are led to assume that it is an old wives' tale until it does become a real, clear and present danger. The beast seems to take over people and feed off their fear until they take their own lives. We briefly see the beast in little shots, and Salvador goes to take the body of the soldier home to his family, which seems very ill-advised, and leaves Diego and the mother saying he is the man of the house. Now, the mother and Diego do spend time living a good life and playing, having fun, while doing the chores, except one morning, on what is presumed her birthday, she wakes up and stays in bed, and is very different as the beast seems to grip her with fear over the last part of the movie. And this did go on for a very, very long time. The mother starts to see things on the horizon, which is similar to Salvador's sister, and Diego even dreams of the sister falling out of the window, and the kid creepily says it's coming, which was one of the most interesting parts of the movie, along with the soldier, but they're gone pretty quickly. The mother slowly starts becoming unhinged and authoritarian over Diego, as she is petrified that the beast will come in Salvador's absence, but it is already here. I found the movie sort of treading water for the majority of the movie, as the mother forces Diego to do as she says and kill the rabbits he loves, just like Salvador made him do at the start of the movie. Eventually, the father's horse appears and they grab his saddlebag, only to find that he did run out of bullets, just like the soldier earlier. The mother is convinced that the beast is stalking them, and she teaches Diego how to kill it, and then pushes him to go up in the roof to kill it as well, as the mother is more and more consumed by the darkness, leading her to think that the father was at the dinner table as she wears the red dress she had for him, and the father's music box plays. It's clear she is unwell, leading to Diego tying her up, and then he would actually lead to burn down the house. But the mother did trick him just before this, so that she could end her life there, just like the soldier, and probably in some way also Salvador. I'd imagine that's what happened. But he does set the house on fire, seemingly destroying the beast, but it's unclear if he did or not, as he brings the mother out and he takes her away in a wheelbarrow. Now, his mother tells him to carry on as he buries her in the river, just like she wanted to do to the soldier. He's a grown person now and is seemingly ready to tackle what lies ahead. Overall, it was a bit of a letdown, as while the central theme progressed well, the lack of story and clarity on, well, anything, as well as the fact that the movie wasn't scary and the beast wasn't much scary at all, really did let down the movie somewhat, as the central themes were pretty good. With it being more of a psychological thriller, if you think it like that, then there is some good in it. The acting and everything was pretty darn good. It's just the fact that the movie didn't really go anywhere, and it would have been nice to know anything about the wider world out there. But it was enjoyable nonetheless, but it's not something I would recommend. I'd probably give it a solid 5 out of 10, which is just average when you think about it. But I'd be interested to hear what you think down below in the comments. Did you enjoy this movie? What was your takeaways from the movie? I'd love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like down below. Do subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.